It's the corner shop with those familiar orange awnings, a door wide open and welcoming.
Come on up. Sorry, thank you.
Possibly the most popular neighbor on Chestnut Street in Manchester. For decades, people have strolled in to Angela's Pasta and Cheese Shop, where you'll probably find the owner at the hand crank slicer, turning out the thinnest possible pieces of prosciutto.
Oh, you've got to be strong to do this.
Eager to share the experience
That takes some muscle.
and a taste.
It's everything that prosciutto deserves. I mean, look at how paper thin that is. Bellissimo.
Stephen Freeman is at his dream job in his dream shop in his hometown.
I wanted a store that had wheels of Parmesan, legs of prosciutto, and that Ferrari slicer. The dream is complete. So now what can I do with this? How many more people can I teach and inspire? How many other types of Parmesan can I get?
Out front, he fills the store with a feast for the eyes and appetite. He'll cook you a meal to take home or help you pick the ingredients to invent your own. Out back, it's buzzing like an Italian family kitchen.
Our Italian mortadella, hot capicola, prosciutto.
Building sandwiches,
And we cut it on the bias. So your first bite, you get a nice small point to the sandwich.
making meatloafs 2 feet long.
This is an Italian-style stuffed meatloaf.
And piping cannolis.
Same recipe for 42 years. It's just a ricotta mix with confectionery sugar and chocolate chips in it. But I really like the lemon or orange peel from Sicily to give you that first bite of fruitiness. It'll get soggy, so we make up a couple every day now, and they're gone by lunchtime.
Stephen's menu is a mix of traditional shop eats and new nibbles to try.
From the Calabrian region of Italy, you know, I got this because it sounded fun. Looks like a stick of dynamite. The best basil oil I've ever had in my life. That makes me very proud that I've been able to find the stuff that catches my eye, and they're coming up to buy it. From the north end of Boston. Forget about it.
Stephen crossed the counter at Angela's from customer to owner without traveling far from his childhood home in Manchester.
I know the product very well. I know all this food. I've grown up spending time enjoying it, appreciating it, loving it.
While studying one career, he always had a hunger for another.
I worked in architecture most of my professional career. I really wanted to get my feet in food. I really love working with food.
And so he set his sights on that corner store.
And I just dove in and I'm swimming.
Following in the footsteps of Angela herself, who still works here a few days a week.
And hope I will be for a while.
People are always coming in. Is Angela here? They poke around in the back looking for Angela. She comes out and talks to them.
She's gently handing over the heritage of the shop her father bought for her and her 2 sisters.
So there's my dad, my sister Elaine, my sister Linda, and myself.
So this is 1980,
1980.
first year at the store.
Opened on Union Street before moving to Chestnut, always named Angela's.
But we still carry Locatelli Romano. We still carry Orecchio Provolone. Our pasta has not changed since Angela created it. It's wonderful having Angela here because, you know, she started a lot of the recipes. And I have no interest in changing the name. I have no desire to put my name, my daughter's name. It's Angela's Pasta and Cheese Shop.
And he asked me to stay 1 year. I'm into the 3rd year. So I guess it's working.
It's working great.
Angela gives Stephen full approval to carry on her legacy, even though he's not really Italian.
Nope, not one bit. We've become very fond of everything Italian and from the world. A 30-month leg of prosciutto. No one in New Hampshire has a 30-month leg of prosciutto.
Or the most expensive cheese in the shop, aged in a cave for 3 years.
It's so good. So this cheese is really exclusive. I mean, it's hard to get.
When it's gone, we don't have any more till October.
They've been building charcuterie long before this became a tasty trend.
The world's best meats, the world's best cheeses, some sweets, some fruit, and we put our bark, which is made in Walpole, New Hampshire, and we always feature local honeycomb.
Can we try the chocolate?
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, go for it.
Stephen's passions for palette and architecture have taken him on a unique journey outside the shop. He's been inside 150 Frank Lloyd Wright houses, creating meals in more than a dozen of them so far.
I am the only person on planet Earth who's traveled the countryside as an invited guest into Frank Lloyd Wright's private homes. I get to stay there for 3 nights. And it's always under a full moon to experience the house under full moonlight. They take me to market so I can figure out what's local. I buy it all, then I go into the kitchen and try and put a meal together. Everything I dream of in one setting.
Then he comes back home to his own corner of New Hampshire to share a new flavor or an Angela's favorite.
I'm not here to sell you something because I need to make money. I'm here to sell you this because I want you to experience this. I'm here one time. I'm living my best life possible. I want to eat the best foods available.